Alrighty, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are on a Riverside Essex compound by PhDs. Yeah, it's been out for a few days now by the time this video is coming out. But nonetheless, I wanted to get a video done anyway because this come out. Did it come out the day of Aerial? I think it was, or the day before Aerial. So I've not really played the game a whole bunch since Aerial, and I didn't play it before Aerial. So this is sort of the first chance I sort of had to download the track. PhDs, I've written a few of his tracks before and done a few videos on the tracks before, and they're very, very enjoyable tracks, mainly outdoors. I don't think I've seen a Supercross track from him before. So I'm interested to see how this turns out. Scaling already I can tell is very, very big. And as you can tell, we are on the Yamaha. A lot of people have been enjoying the Yamaha lately. I enjoyed it a lot when I was testing the bikes, but I wanted to play Aerial really safe, wanted to play A1 nice and safe, and just stick with the KTM, stick with a bike that I've been on for a while, stick with a bike I felt comfortable on and had a setup on already. So we did that, we rode the KTM, but since literally Friday night, I've put a little bit of time on the Yamaha, put a bit of testing on it, and I've done my quickest time on A1. Felt really, really nice on it, felt really smooth. A lot of people have been trying it for DDC. So yeah, I think a lot of people were enjoying the Yamaha, so it would not surprise me if there's a lot of Yamis on the I was about to say A1 again, but San Diego, I think round 2 is. But yeah, it's just going to be nice to ride the Yamaha because I want to obviously be Club Mex Yamaha. We're a one-to-one Club Mex team. So a bit annoying having to be on a KTM just because it was meta, but now that Yamaha is pretty much meta, not meta, but I feel it's going to be a lot more metas, and it's definitely a competitive bike. That's all I really need, all I really want is a competitive bike. So now that it will be, now that it can be, it's going to be used. I'm going to use it. I'm on the normal OEM, no light model, and I've got like an additional downloads model. So if you guys do want this, it's just a public model. But yeah, I want to try and just ride the OEM. I feel like I kind of prefer the OEM. And then now that we're actually on the Yamaha for once, I want to be able to make a paint everything that Cupcake can see, because normally we have to like double pack a model or a paint, because obviously we're on the KTM, so we have to basically make a KTM paint to go underneath our model paint. So it's a little bit more work, but now that we're on the OEMs, I kind of want to just run the OEM. I'm like 90% sure I want to just run just a plain bike without like any model. But I don't know, it's one of them things where I'll probably end up swapping between the model and the OEM bike. So yeah, I'd like to get like a normal OEM paint. I just kind of like how the OEM kind of looks. It's nice, it looks good when it looks dirty. I kind of like a bike when it gets dirty, it gives it that sort of realism kind of feel to it. So yeah, I do want to just get like a normal OEM paint. I'm just on a public Club Mex paint in the minute that Owls made. This paint is on OC Mod, so if you guys do want this exact paint on your Yamaha, then go get the one. There is a 450, obviously the white plate one, and then 250 has a black plate. I need to on off that instead, try and go over it, because I need to be able to actually hit these whoops. But yeah, Yami feels good. I've got my quickest time on A1, which currently as recording this is a 106.3, I think it is. I did a little bit of hot lap. I don't normally hot lap, but testing bikes, that's why I normally will hot lap them, because I can kind of see what the pace I need, or the speed that needs to be. My lap is about, I think it's about 0.6 or 0.7 or something like that off of the current quickest lap around that track. Which is where I normally am. If I'm within, or as long as I'm under a second of like the world record, if you will, kind of pace, then I'm not too worried about like because that's where I am usually. I'm never going to be the like quickest guy 1 lap speed. I'm absolutely butchering the track, I'm not going to lie. Skating on it is very, very weird and very, very different to what I'm currently used to on A1. There is 2 tracks. It comes with 2 PKZs. You've got this track here, the normal track, and then there is a sand track, which I don't know if we're going to touch a sand track, which is just over to my right there. We might give it a go, we might not 100% sure yet. You know what, I'm going to do about 2 more laps or something around this track, and then we'll go check out the sand track, we'll see what that's like, see if we can actually put a lap together on this track. So we'll go to the finish line, we'll be at 118 lap time in a minute. These tough blocks have very, very big collisions. Right, so I need to go inside here, actually on off it, up into 3rd, and then up into 5th. There we go, just actually hit the whoops, because yeah, it's not butcher the whoops by going over. Could we, maybe like a quad on, that could be like a line. That's little hot air balloons in the sky, that's quite interesting, very unique. Right, see if we can actually get a lap then, shall we? And then we'll go over and we'll check out the soundtracks. Not go out wide, because we don't want to touch the tough blocks. We touch them a little bit, but it's alright, we can kind of get away with it. I don't know what's with the collisions on these tough blocks, but they are absolutely massive. and I keep going over the bars every time I touch them, so that's great. I am planning on doing a ranked race on A1, because A1 is now on the ranked servers. If you guys didn't know, if you guys do have A1 or didn't race Aerial and you want a hard track, then Aerial is now doing, I believe, all of the tracks on ranked, like what DDC does, where each track comes out, then it gets updated into the ranked servers, and then you can race that track in ranked. So I'm pretty sure Aerial is doing that, which is pretty cool. So the more rounds that go by, the more races you can do on ranked, basically. So yeah, I wanted to do like a ranked race on the track for a video, but I didn't want to do my Aerial video, which was probably before this video on the Monday. And then do like a ranked race on it as well, because that'd be back-to-back A1 races and it's not that interesting. But probably this week I'll see if I can get a ranked race around there and make a video out of that as well. But yeah, probably just going to be sticking to trying to get comfortable on the Yami. It feels nice, it feels smooth. I'm on the SPX setup, so shout out Splax for sending a Yamaha setup to me. But yeah, let's go over to the sand track and we'll run a few laps over there as well, see what that track's like. Right, now we're on the sand track, and if you guys know me, you know that I'm absolutely terrible at sand. So let's see how we do around this track. You never know, maybe the Yamaha is sand better. Who knows? See what we can do then, shall we? A full-blown sand Supercross track, which is very, very interesting. There's a few rounds this year that have quite a lot of sand on it, and one of the rounds has an entire sand rhythm. So that's going to be very interesting to see what an entire sand rhythm is like. Daytona has a big bit of sand as well, so it's not going to hurt me to do a little bit of like sand Supercross practice. Apparently this year is one of the years with the most sand, although I went through all of the track maps. So it's not like a crazy amount, but definitely on almost all the tracks there is a bit of sand, even if it's just at like one corner. So yeah, it's not going to do me any harm to get a little bit of sand practice in. But I'm just not very good in sand. I don't know why. I can't seem to carry speed everywhere. I don't know why. I just don't have great corner speed. I think it's the corners in sand that I just really struggle with. And then like trying to find the lines where it's the flattest almost. Trying to find just like the smooth lines I seem to just really struggle with. I don't know why. It just seems to be sand. I can do it like everywhere else. It just seems to be sand that I struggle with. Do we go over? I think we kind of want to go over. I don't think we're going to get enough speed to quad the entire thing. Oh yeah, new gear as well. Obviously you guys would have seen this in the A1 video anyway, but very, very nice 25.5 new FXR line of gear. I do actually have a red gear set that I was going to put on for this video, but I just remembered that I've downloaded it. So yeah, no red gear this video, but that is going to be round 2, I believe. It's like a red and blue, I think it is. But very, very nice setup. I really like the like 25.5 stuff. Very, very nice line. We are struggling a little bit. I think we're just going to pretty much keep it in second. There's no reason to go into third, really. Unless I sort of need to. Let's just rail the outside, and we've hit a tough block again. These tough blocks are crazy. Like, there's so much. I don't know. They literally take all your speed away. I believe there is a way you can change it to like max. I don't know what the actual technical word is, but how much they stop you. I think you can change it. Yeah, I think you can change how much they stop you and if they don't. So you can have like no collisions, full collisions, and then you can sort of fiddle around with it, how much they're going to stop you in position. So might be something to fiddle with. I feel like these tough blocks are a little bit too high on that. Like, I don't even think I touched it. Let's have a look, shall we? Did we touch the tough block? We might have actually gone directly through it. Wait, no, I'm nowhere near it. What? Sorry, yeah, this is what I mean about the collisions on it. You can change them, because that's me touching the tough block. Yeah, that's me touching the tough block. I did not touch it. One single bit of my bike did not touch that tough block, and I'm spinning around. So, yeah, it might be worth just changing. Like, look at that. So you can see where it grabs right there. Not even touching it at all. I think you can change it to how far away their collisions are as well. But that's the one thing I would change about this track. Very, very high collisions on these tough blocks when, you're barely even near them and they're practically grabbing your wheels. But very, very enjoyable track. Like I said, I'm not the greatest in sand, but I could definitely see myself maybe practicing a little bit on this track, coming up to one of the rounds with a lot more sand, just to get a bit of sand rhythm practice. There's not really a lot of sand Supercross tracks, and with an entire rhythm going to be full sand this year, might be worth practicing on this track a little bit, just trying to figure out what to do in the sand. I believe you can just pretty much keep it in second gear like you would a normal Supercross track. It's got a little bit wide here. We're not going to go far outside. Brake a little bit on off. Just needs to not rush too much, and then just sort of make my way through these rollers. Keep it in second just to keep the revs up nice and high, and then nice and out wide here. I felt myself grab tough block there again. Nowhere near it. And then over here, across the line. Right, see if we can put... I don't know why my lap's not going now. Interesting. It must be because we're back to the pits. I'm not 100% sure. But if you guys do want to get this track, it is completely free on MHC Mods. It's been out for a few days now. So it might not be on the front page of mods anymore. But I'll have the link in the description for the track if you guys do want to pick it up. If you guys want a bit of sand practice or go on the normal track and get a bit of practice as well. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.